All right. Well, both North Carolina Senators Ted Budd and Tom Tillis banding together to repeal President Biden's changes to the loan level price adjustment. Republicans say these changes reward people with a bad credit history, and they punish those with a good credit history. But loan experts say it's a bit more complicated than that. Well, our chief political correspondent, Emma Withrow, sat down with real estate and mortgage brokers today. So, Emma, you've got a better understanding of the changes that Biden made and the new plan Republicans have rolled out to repeal them.
Yeah, absolutely. North Carolina Senators Ted Budd and Tom Tillis recently introduced the Middle Class Borrowers Protection Act. So if passed, this bill repeals the changes President Biden made to the loan level price adjustment. And Republicans say it'll protect middle-class Americans from increased mortgage rates. So today I spoke with mortgage and real estate experts to get their perspective on how all of this is going to be impacting borrowers. Back in May, the Biden administration introduced changes to the loan level price adjustment, though lenders have been aware of those changes since January. The changes lowered the risk-based fee for higher-risk borrowers who are utilizing a conventional mortgage. But as Andy Wilfong, a local mortgage broker and real estate agent, points out, the changes didn't necessarily accomplish exactly what they were intended to.
I think it was meant to help a lot of low credit borrowers. But unfortunately, a lot of those borrowers are not pursuing conventional because FHA has such a better rate as it compares to the conventional loan product.
The whole point of the administration making these changes was to lower the fees for higher risk borrowers. But if the fees are only lowered when they're using conventional loans, it doesn't make a difference for all the borrowers using FHA loans, which is much more common for first-time homebuyers with a lower credit history. Nevertheless, the Middle Class Borrower Protection Act would repeal these changes. Wilfong doesn't think repealing them will have much of an impact on low credit or high credit borrowers, though.
I think it would have a substantial impact on the credit scores that are in the middle. I think the middle credit score borrower that normally wanted to go FHA, that didn't want to, explore FHA, I think that they'll be able to get into a conventional loan product without that higher price mortgage insurance premium versus, as a result of the Loan Level Price Adjustment Act.
On the other hand, Bill Goodwin, a mortgage loan originator, doesn't think the repeal of these changes would have much of an impact on anyone, regardless of their credit history.
I don't think it will make any difference. If it helps them win re-election, then more power to them. Go for it. If that's what they think is best for their constituents, I understand that. But in the long term, like in 5 years, 10 years, if they kept the older ones versus the newer ones, I think you're going to have a more skewed. You're going to keep home affordability harder.
Senator Tom Tillis did release a press release about this bill, saying in part, quote, "We need to stop President Biden's reckless proposal to social engineer the housing market by forcing homeowners to subsidize other Americans who are considered high-risk borrowers. I'm proud to join my colleagues in their effort to overturn this egregiously unfair rule." And we'll have to stay on top of this bill as it progresses through the Senate and potentially the House. Back to you guys.
We'll keep following it, Emma. Thank you.